Hey guys, I hope that you are having a great day. It is still snowing outside over here at our house, and I hope that maybe we get a little bit more and we can go outside and really maybe enjoy playing in the snow a little bit instead of just having these little dustings of snow. This week we are moving on to rhythm. So we have learned about our musical alphabet, we have learned about our lines and our spaces, and now we are going to be learning about rhythm. And all three of these things are part of what helps us to be able to read music and to compose music and to sing or play music. So this week, as we're learning about our rhythms, there's one thing that I need you to have that I cannot give you because I couldn't put it in your package. I need you to find either, I have these two little sticks, you could find a couple of pencils, you could find a couple of pens or markers, or you could find a couple of paper towel rolls after they're all done and they're all just the cardboard that's there, okay? So this is gonna help you to be able to play along with me, along with this video, and to practice the rhythms and how long each note gets, okay? So how many beats each note gets. As we look at our note pyramid, you are gonna have this sheet right here. It's coming to you, okay? So on this top part here is the pyramid that you are going to be learning this week. Now, as you get older and as we learn more through music, there's other rhythms that we are going to add to this, okay? But for this week and for right now, because we're trying to do it step by step, this is all that we need to worry about. So I'm going to go through all three of these rhythms with you right now, okay? So in just a second, I'm gonna ask you to press pause, to run and grab some pencils, or markers or pens or anything that you can tap together so that you can follow along with me, okay? Ready, set, go. I'll wait for you. Okay, did you get it? Okay, awesome. You could have pressed pause too, right? Okay, so now when we are playing our rhythms, you can tap your mallets like this. You can tap them like this. You can tap them together if you want, if they're bigger than mine. Mine probably, I would miss a lot. I wouldn't be banging them properly. But any way that you would like, whatever you feel comfortable with. If you want to tap them together, fine. If you want to tap them on something, okay? I've got my piano stand here that I could tap them on if I wanted to, but so that you can see me, I'm going to tap them up high like this. You could also find a bucket and tip over a bucket and tap on that too, because that'll give you a way to be able to hear those rhythms and see what it feels like when you're playing together like that, okay? So the first rhythm that we are looking at is a whole note, okay? And a whole note gets 4 beats. So when you play it, you'd hit it 1, 2, 3, 4. If you were singing it, you would sing la. You would hold it for 4 beats. But when we're playing, all we do is we play it once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we take that whole note and we break it in half. So then we have 2 half notes, and this is what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then each of those half notes, they get broken apart into another halves. And those are called quarter notes. And it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we're looking at our pyramid, we're counting to 4, 3 different ways. Follow along with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, sometimes when you listen to music, it can be faster or slower than how I'm playing, but I'm kind of trying to keep it a little bit in the middle so that we can tap our rhythms along together, okay? So I'm going to play that one more time, and I'm going to remind you what kind of rhythm we are playing, what kind of notes we are playing as I play. Whole note, half note, half note, quarter, 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 okay? So let's play this together one more time, and this time I'm going to count along so that you can hear all of those beats. You ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you can go over that as many times as you would like this week. Anytime that you're looking at your worksheet and you're not 100% sure to remember what it sounds like, come back to this video and play it again. You can also play along with other music that you're listening to. Take your mallets and play your favorite song and see if you can tap out what the beat is. Sometimes it's going to be fast. Sometimes it's going to be slow. Sometimes it'll be kind of in the middle, right? We've already talked about tempo before, so now you can use your mallets or your pens or your markers or your pencils and tap along with what you're listening to, okay? So now I'm going to go to your second page here. This is the second page in your package for this week, okay? In each of those boxes, you are going to be drawing a half note, you are going to draw a quarter note, and you are going to draw a whole note. And now you might say, Miss Leslie, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to draw those. Guess what? What do you have on your first page? You have a whole note. You have half notes. And you have quarter notes. Pretty cool, eh? Now, when you are drawing your whole note and your half note, do you have to color in the sides like it kind of looks like these ones are colored in on the sides? No. Just draw a circle for your whole note and that's it. When you're doing your half note, you're going to draw another circle and then it's called a stem. Okay? Sometimes when I was a kid, I used to call it a stick. Okay? And then for your quarter notes, you're going to color those in. Don't leave them blank. Okay? And then for something fun, something really cool, you have a Harry Potter musical coloring pattern. Okay? So when you look at it, you can't see on mine because it's really faint because you want to be able to actually see the colors that you're doing and not just the notes. But anytime that you see a quarter note, you are going to color black. Anytime that you see a whole note, you are going to color orange. Okay? Anytime that you see a half note, you're going to color red. Now, there's also another part in our rhythms that we always have to follow when we're reading music, and they are called rests. So basically that means it's an amount of time where you don't sing, you don't play, it's just quiet. So when you look at your first page, you will see over here on the bottom of your page that I've shown you what a whole rest looks like, what a half rest looks like, and what a quarter rest looks like. So what that means is that if you're looking at a piece of music and you see a whole rest, it means that it's silent for 4 beats. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you see a half rest, which looks like a man with a hat, right? It's silent for 2 beats. If you see a quarter rest, which is, this one's kind of cool, it's like kind of zigzaggy, you are quiet or silent for 1 beat. Okay, so you're going to see some of these on your Harry Potter coloring sheet. You are going to see a quarter rest and a whole rest. Okay, so you'll see them on here. And if you're not 100% sure, remember, go back to your first page and take a look. Okay? And guess what? I forgot to tell you guys what you're doing on the second half of your first sheet. Oh my goodness. Now, on the bottom of your sheet, you are going to tell me how many beats a quarter note gets, how many beats a whole note gets, and how many beats a half note gets. And you might say, well, I don't know, I can't remember. Where are we going to look? You are always going to look back on your first page because right here it tells you how many beats each one of those notes gets. Okay? If you have any questions, if you're not 100% sure, you can message me on the Hillside Facebook page. You can send me an email to leslie.scully@hillsideschool.ca and you spell my name LESLIE.SKOLLY@hillsideschool.ca and then I can reply to you, okay? You can even reply underneath this YouTube video too, okay? I hope that you are having a wonderful week. I cannot wait to see you sometime soon, hopefully. Stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you next week. Bye.